Alright, how's it going, everyone? I'm out here at the drift track in the compound at the south end. To put it in perspective, way over there is where we usually park, and that's the ditch that I went into, for those of you who remember. I'm just going to make a quick run through, that way I can explain everything on video that I've been seeing. So far, first of all, this is the starting point that we had kind of proposed, but most of the stuff out here is pretty good. Obviously, we're going to need to sweep up some areas, but there were a couple trouble spots on the back end of the course, towards the end, in areas where we hadn't really raced before, that we're going to need to take a look at. Obviously, a lot of this brush we're going to be cutting down. Pretty much everything out here was good. And then you get to our main turn right here. There's a lot of debris around this corner from tires and other stuff, and there's a lot of dirt that's up here on the track, like right up here to my left. Not sure if y'all can see that. Making a loop around that same corner where just about everyone was breaking loose, we're going to really need to clean up. So coming back down the straightaway now. And up here ahead, I'll show y'all where those trouble spots were, and just kind of point out everything that was up there. So everything's still good, really, up until around here. You make this first turn, and this was one of the first proposed straightaways, and this part of the straight's really fine. We just need to trim up some of the brush on the outside. But the real problem starts once you get to the road that I'm coming up here at this T intersection, is because that road, as you'll see here in just a second, is a very tight fit. If you take this corner wide at all, you're going into the trees. As of right now, it'll stop here in the middle. I know my car isn't super wide, but just to kind of put it in perspective for you guys of how this turn is and how thin all this is. Here we are, there's my car, there's the inside of the turn, and there's the outside where the brush is. We've got probably another 5 or 6 feet of concrete that goes out there, but it's literally like a tree that's covering part of this. So we're going to need to get at that if we want to use this turn at all. Continue going now. Alright, so then if we do what Marshall's plan was, is we'd go straight at this turn and go out to the straightaway, but we know the straightaway is good, so I'm going to turn down here to what Christian was projecting. And on this one, it's in decent shape, but there's grass coming up through all the cracks in the road, like literally every single spot. And as you might be able to hear, my suspension kind of creaks a little bit because of it, but does that on all the roads out here. The real issue on this portion, though, comes right around this corner, is as you come around, there's brush here on the side, and then right up here to the left, as you can see right there, is like a pile of debris with plants and stuff coming out of it that's literally taking up about half of the track. Those are kind of really the only issues that we have out here that we see, or that I see. If we have a weed whacker or something like what Kyle was talking about, we should be able to get it all cleaned up. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Hopefully this video isn't too retarded and y'all can bear with me for the 4 minutes that it took me to do this. So talk to you guys later.